everyone, welcome to Float Art by Christine. How are you guys doing today? I hope it's a good one. So the other night, a few days ago actually, I did these cute little 5-inch gallery wrap canvases. They go in 3 in a set, and you'll see what I mean like at the end and everything. But they kind of go together, and so I just was, you know, goofing around, doing my thing, playing with the Shelly art style. But after I made these, I realized I think I had the recipe like backwards or a little bit off, but it worked anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I did and the recipe that I used because it worked. But the next video, I'm gonna try it another way. So it's all fun and experimenting and all that jazz. And I thought I would just like watch it with you and talk about it a little bit. And it's 3 little canvases, and I'll show you the finished resin result at the end. So here we go, let's get watching. Okay, so there's the 5-inch little guys, and hello, they're so cute. Got them all taped up, and I used the little small thumbnails, thumbtacks, and I learned my lesson that I do not like them because they barely lift it off of the table, and it's just a little bit more awkward. I got used to the big ones. Okay, so this is the exact house paint that I'm using. It's the Glidden Essentials, which is a little cheaper than the premium. And I mixed it with GAC 800. So that is the blue primary elements, Blue Bayou. Bayou? I'm not sure how you say that. And I'm just putting 3 of those down, thinking I might get 3 blooms. Looking back at it now, I could have done it a little bit different, but you know, hindsight is 20/20, isn't it? Okay, so the interference that I used is not from Primary Elements. It is by Golden, Interference Gold. I'm putting down the blue right now, Interference Blue. And it's the same thing, I think. As long as you get your consistencies similar. I do wish that I had put my dark blue base as not the Primary Elements, as a, you know, just like a regular tube paint, because of the okay, so this is how I made my black special black. Okay, so there's Floetrol in that glass jar thingy, and I'm just putting a good amount of American Floetrol in there. Now this is what I realized that I guess you don't have to put, but I don't know, it seemed to work anyway. So I don't know, I'm gonna try it both ways and see which one I like. Now this one is with the special white, Amsterdam white, but it used the same recipe for the golden carbon black to get either white or black. So I know for sure that those 2 paints work to make cells. And mix, mix, mix. And I'm realizing it's a little bit thick after mixing, and I add just a few drops more. Now that's not a medical syringe, that's an art syringe, just to hold my min wax. And there goes the special black. And this is when the fun begins. Yay! Let's make blooms. Blue blooms. And I was just dying to see if the interference, how it looked, you know, dry, and you really gotta wait, you know. See, it's selling up pretty good, right? Just in one blow. Yeah. So it definitely works. A little bit of a close-up, waiting for it to kind of shrink back into the middle. I think I sped this up too, and you can see it's just not in a hurry at all, covering up the corners. Working with these little mini canvases, I think the sides matter just as much as the the top, the front, because when you see them hanging on the wall, there's going to be a very obvious side, and you guys will see that too. So I was keeping that in mind as I was tilting to, you know, have that pour over effect. Just one more little blow as I wasn't happy. Now we have to wait again. Here we go. Now we get to tilt. And I was feeling like there was too much black, and that's another thing too, that I think that my dollop of black might have been a little big for that size canvas. See, I'm trying to get it to move in unison, because you can see it's, from the lighting you can see that it's kind of still stuck to the bottom there. There it goes over the edge. I really wanted a lot more negative space. So I was even thinking at that point, there's not enough white, it's too much black, it's kind of not looking like a bloom, looking like a blob. But I was like, what can I do about it? That one edge looks really pretty. The one we can see. I'm like, what can I do? Yeah. So ultimately I decide to dump a little black off. And I'm having a hard time hanging on to it because I don't have my big thumbtacks in the back. So yeah, there goes some black off that edge. It's so funny sometimes when I look back at these videos and I'm like, oh, I should have done this and I should have done that. But all in all, I mean, I've got the finished results and I'm happy with it. There, hang on to the little baby thumbtacks there. Try to get the blue over that corner, and as you guys know, move slow, super slow. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Don't hesitate. There we go. Good choice. Just waiting for it and bring it back. Fixing this corner. Okay, so I wanted some point of interest. And so this was my, I don't know, trying something out. And I just took a little bit of that interference, and you know, it's so stretchy. It's easy to make those little lines. And then I went and blew on it just to give it a little bit more of a natural look. When you're looking at it right now, it doesn't look very good, but it wound up being okay. Yeah, that looks cute. Looks a little bit like water. There's the edge. I love the edge. Notifications are on. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, so it looks cute now when you can see the side. Okay, number 2. On to the next one. Different colors. Now, this is Prussian blue, regular paint. I don't even know for sure what brand that is because I had mixed it up so long ago. And I was like, where does Prussian blue come from? And, you know, I didn't mix it up. I just used it. And then because Prussian blue is so dark, I put, yeah, that is the primary element, Blue Bayou again. Now you can see that there's a lot less paint this time. And now I'm going in with the interference. And I'm pretty sure that's the gold. I don't think it really matters which, you know, interference. But I want to get more. I'm getting ready to make another order and for primary elements colors. And I just love them for the little tiny artworks. Okay, so that's officially 4 colors. I'm gonna go in there with the special black. Now, don't do too much this time. Just enough. And you can see a definite difference in the shade of blue. Is that the purple Snapdragon? Maybe I did use the Snapdragon. The Prussian blue and the Snapdragon. That's what happens when you wait a few days before you edit the video. Because, and I wasn't talking while I was doing my jam. It's my favorite way to paint. It really sheds the anxieties and stuff in life when I'm painting and listening to my jam. Okay, so I'm still not done blowing on it because I did that. It's pretty cute though, right there. Pretty adorable. But no, there we go. We need to fix that. There, that's even more adorable. Okay, now I'm done blowing on it. Time to tilt. And it completely changes its look when you tilt, doesn't it? Every time. I mean, it's so hard, but I knew it would, and I didn't have my heart set on it staying that way. But it is fun to snap a picture of it real quick when it's looking like that. But for these, it's a very abstract look. I'm not trying to get like 3 blocks with a flower on top. I mean, if I wanted that, I would just like glue a picture of a flower on top. It's very much looking like just a cool abstract finish. That's super, super cute. I think I'm debating whether or not I've got too much paint on it or if it's good to go for drying. So, yep. I think it's good to go. Cute. Look at the sides. Ooh, so adorable. Oh my God, it's just so adorable. Yeah, I'm digging the sides. Yeah, when they're that small, the sides really count, and you guys will see it. So there's an up close, and you can see, even though my mixture is a little bit different, it definitely does make cells. So we'll try it the other way too and see what's better. Okay, more blue. They have to match, you know, so yeah, that's the whole plan, is they need to match. But this is a crazy thing, is I still started with the blue like the others, and There's the either blue or gold interference going in. And this plan was one big one in the middle. And I thought, you know what, let's add some color to see what happens. And I go ahead and I do that with the yellow. And the pink. Now keep all this in mind because it's just crazy. Try not to get too much. Yep, just a teeny bit with a spoon. I love those little spoons that come with primary elements. They're adorable. Okay, special black, here we go. That's a pretty big amount of paint for that size canvas. So let's see what happens. Big blow. Look, I think I'm jamming. I must be happy. Or there's a good song on. Yeah, it's a good song. YouTube would get me in so much trouble though. Okay, now this is what I want you guys to notice. I put the blue on the bottom, okay? And the only color you can see is the blue on the bottom. The green is gone, the yellow is gone, the pink is gone. It's like, where did the colors go? How is the one color from the bottom showing the most? And it had to be, see, now you can see a little bit now coming out of the petals, like that yellow. But, and you can see very lightly shaded, but yeah, it's kind of trippy. So that looks a little bit like a flower, but again, with the tilting, I knew that it wasn't gonna wind up looking that way in the end anyways. So I was just like, where did the green and yellow and pink go? Well, you can see a little bit of green. Definitely can't see any pink. I'm like, okay, which way? Left or right? I like that one. So if you notice underneath, like that, it's almost like it's a layered color effect. Oh, all done with that one. And here we go. So I made a fourth one. And this one I did a little different, as you can see. I'm not gonna do the little puddles on this one. And with the idea of my favorite 3 out of 4, because you hang them in 3s. Everybody knows decorating is, you do everything in 3s. So pick the best 3 for the little project. And then I was also experimenting here to see if the interference would show up at all on the white, directly on the white. And the answer to that question is no. It really didn't show up when I put the interference directly on the white. Even after it dried, even after I resined it, interference needs to be put on a dark color, and maybe not even, you know, the primary elements, but if it's the primary elements, you know, do like dark colors. And then there's the special black. So this one, I don't know if you guys know like the different ways to blow a Dutch pour. Like sometimes you'll go up, 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 all on one side. And then sometimes you go up and then you go down. So, and then you go up and you go down. So with this little guy, I decided to do the up and down, which really looked really cute. It came out good. Of course, the best one's always the last one. So yeah, so pretty. So now I'm just tilting, seeing what we're gonna wind up with. That corner where I'm going towards right now, yeah, I decided to let that fall off. Try to stretch the cells out. Yeah, that's super cute. And it's, to me, it's so simple. It's simple. Keep the colors simple. It doesn't have to be a barrage of colors every single time, although, you know, those are fun too. But sometimes it's just like blue and black and interference, and let's just see what happens, you know, keeping it simple. See, I should have stopped there. But no. What am I doing now? Oh, I decided not to leave the corner white. I wanted to try to stretch those cells out. Which they're not getting really huge. They're very small. Very wispy. So that's number 4. I'm checking out making sure the corners don't look weird. But I do think in the next video I am going to get colorful. I'm going to play with a lot of the, I got a 12, is it 12 or 15 of the primary element colors, and I'm going to, you know, do something with multiple colors. And it's going to be bright and cheerful because it's my art therapy. Yeah, so very cute, adorable, loving the sides, and that's all, folks. So I'm gonna show you the resined result now, and let you guys see what I picked as the best 3 that go together, and see if those interference colors came out like I had hoped. So, hi everybody. Okay, so I just wanted to show you really quick my first little trio that I did. I didn't do it on camera, and you can see by the size of the light switch right there, these are 5-inch canvases. And I get such compliments on this little trio. I'm trying to make sure I get the light. And this is not Shelly style or anything. It's just plain paint on there. And then depending on which angle you look at the sides, and you get to see the sides. And then a little resin in there, and it's cute. I get a lot of compliments on it. The green is a pearl. So, anyway, there's that one, and I'm gonna show you the next one, the one we just made. Okay, so here they are, the 3 little cuties, and I don't have good light in this hall. And the sun's not shining today, and you can see the sides. Kind of high. Let me get up close up. So this little guy doesn't have a lot of pearl. It's in there, but it's very slight. This little guy has more, and there's a lot of white negative space. This little guy, love this one. So even though you can see some, when you get really close, of the interference, it's so slight. So interference needs to be on top of darker colors. So I still like them. I love them. But there they are. And I'm gonna show you the fourth one. Those are the three that look most alike. Let me show you the fourth one, hold on. Okay, so this is the fourth one. This is the one that I used the Snapdragon Purple and the Prussian Blue. So as it dried, it just looked different than the other three because of the tone of the colors. And I did get a lot more of the pearl. Here, let me get up close. It's my favorite one. I kind of wish I had done this colors on all three. So keep that in mind if you guys are planning on doing it, that the colors with the Prussian Blue, Snapdragon, and came out like this. And I think it's really adorable. So, yay! Fun little project, right guys? Thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like my video, like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!